The San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks renew their rivalry this week in Seattle. The Seahawks a 10-point favorite on BETDAQ, 38 the total in this game. When you see one team favored by double digits and you see a total as low as 38, tells you all you need to know about the underdog's offense. And yes, the San Francisco 49ers have been struggling on the offensive side of the ball. They're averaging just 18.8 points per game. They have scored 17 points or fewer in 5 of their past 6 games. And here they're facing a Seattle defense that leads the league in yards allowed, ranks 3rd in points allowed. Seattle once again dominant on the defensive side of the ball. These teams met just 2 weeks ago down in San Francisco. Seattle coming out with a 19-3 win. They ran the ball for 157 yards in that game, and they had Colin Kaepernick and the San Francisco offense on lockdown. That continued Seattle's recent run of success in this rivalry. The Seahawks have now covered in 6 consecutive games. However, they've never had to lay a double-digit number, and to be honest with you, 10 points just feels like a bit much to me in this situation. We talked about Seattle's defense. San Francisco pretty good on defense as well. The Niners 3rd in the league in total defense. They rank in the top 10 against both the run and the pass. We mentioned 2 weeks ago Seattle failed to score 20 points against the San Francisco defense. The Seahawks pretty good on offense. They lead the NFL in rush yards per game, but 29th in pass yards per game, so they are somewhat one-dimensional and predictable on that side of the ball. Certainly San Francisco knows what's going to come. So look, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think the Niners are going to be able to stay within 10. To me, a Seattle bet here is a bet against the San Francisco 49ers and against head coach Jim Harbaugh. A lot of people think the Niners have totally come unraveled and have quit on Jim Harbaugh. Their loss last week to the Oakland Raiders is what's fueling a lot of that. And look, I've read the reports like everybody else. Harbaugh, apparently a lame duck coach. Apparently he's not going to be with the team next season. But prior to last week's game against Oakland, there really weren't any tremendously unusual results that would lead you to say, oh, well, the Niners have just laid down on Harbaugh. I mean, they did have trouble with Seattle 2 weeks ago, but the Seahawks have been playing very well lately. They've won 6 of their past 7 games. So it wasn't stunning they were able to beat the Niners by 16. And I wouldn't be stunned if they won this game by 16 points or more. This is not going to be one of my best bets this week. But again, I just feel like 10 points, too many in this situation. I think the San Francisco defense is going to keep this one competitive. So I do lean towards San Francisco plus 10 here. And as always, I would be very hesitant to bet the over in this rivalry. 22 combined points between these two teams 2 weeks ago. I would look at under 38 here. And again, I lean towards San Francisco plus 10.